Hello class, today we are making these simple tassels. We can decorate all kinds of doorknobs, or we can make special boards or just attach to backpack. And it's the easiest way to do this that I know, and I'd like to teach you, and it's also fun. You can also later decorate them with some beads, and let's just jump into it and see what we can do. So what you're gonna need is 2 pieces of cardboard like this. We're not gonna use them long way. We're gonna use them horizontal way. So it's about the width of a DVD case. There's 2 of them. And we're gonna need yarn. So we have different yarns to choose from. Everybody's gonna get one yarn ball. So you have a yarn ball that you can make a beautiful spring-like Eastern yarns with. And to get started, I'm gonna move this away. We're gonna also need scissors and a pipe cleaner. So right now I have the yarn, I have the cardboard, I have some pipe cleaner. Each student will need about half of a regular sized pipe cleaner. So to get started, we are gonna hold our boards like this together so they don't slip, and we're holding them horizontally, side to side, not up and down, side to side. Then we're gonna hold our yarn like this and hold it with your thumb so it doesn't go anywhere, and keep a little piece out like so, and then start wrapping. And we're gonna probably wrap around, I would say, 20 times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and you notice that I have a little space between them. That will help me to slide the yarn out, so we don't want to tie it too tightly. So don't try to pull on it too much. We're not pulling on it, just loosely wrapping around. You can count about 20 times. The thicker lines need less than the thicker yarns will need less than the thinner yarn. So these maybe 15 times. We're gonna do about 20 or 25 if you want a more richer kind of tassel. And you see what I'm doing with my yarn on the table? It's just moving around. Notice that I'm just letting it unwrap all by itself. So it's not falling to the ground, it's just on the table as I'm wrapping. See, I probably did more. I probably did, as I was talking about, I think 25 or more times. Now I'm going to cut it off and hold the end like that, fold it over, and gently push the cardboard down on the table, pull it out, and then as you're going to pull it out, hold it with both hands like this, and your thumbs through it so you know you have a loop. The next thing you're gonna do is with that cut end that we cut off, we're gonna go under like this, and I hope you can see what I'm doing. I grab the end under, and I'm gonna go over and wrap it 1 time, 2 times, and the 3rd time I'm gonna pull harder, then I'm gonna tie a knot under, and your teacher can help you with this part, or you can wait and raise your hand if I'm gonna be helping you as well. until I get there, so you gotta wait patiently. So a couple of times I put it under like that, tied it again just to make it secure. See how I'm holding it? Pulled it over my finger and I put it through and I pull really nice and taut. And I'll do it one more time just so you see too. I'm using that end like that, my finger. I'm gonna put it through the loop and tie a knot. And when I'm really happy with it, and if I don't want to tie it one more time like I'm doing just in case, like I'm doing here, then I can cut off the excess. Alright, so right now what we have is the yarn like that. Okay, one of the uncut pieces is gonna serve as holding loop. So I'm gonna take one out of these as a holding loop. The rest I'm gonna pull down nicely, like if I was combing my pet's hair. I'll pull on my doll's hair, I'll pull down nicely. Then I'll take that half of pipe cleaner, hold it down, and I'm gonna fold it over about an inch into it, creating a bubble here. Cross it tight, and then keep folding the wire pipe cleaner over, pushing down so it's nice and tight. The spiky parts, tuck them under so they don't poke you carefully. And then go over one more time. And you would actually stop there and tuck it. If you have beads on your table, by this part, when we already tucked it one time and we tied a knot by twisting the wire, there's this part left over. We can embellish with some beads. Put them on your pipe cleaner. You can use your favorite colors or colors that match. I will use pink, red, and green because that's what my colors are on this one. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to see, this one is too thin. It's fancy, but I can't pull it in. So it needs to be a little thicker green. This one. Okay. Maybe I can do one more pink. Right? You have about 4. Then you can embellish the front of the, like so, the front of the tassel. And then all you do is put it inside of the bead again to tuck it in. Okay. And don't poke yourself, maybe. I will help you with this part if you have a hard time. Just stay safe, please. If you think that you can handle it, go right ahead and finish your tassel. And the very, very last part that we're gonna do after we have our tassel embellished is to go ahead and cut the ends. See, the loops are uncut yet, they're still together. So we're gonna cut the ends like so, through and cut. And if some of them are not super even, don't worry about it. We can trim it. So you can lay it down, and if you like to trim and cut to make it nice and straight, we can. So at this point, if I like to cut a few pieces off, that's fine too. Or I can skip this part. I don't have to do this part. Okay. And look at that beautiful tassel. We have something to hang it on to. And now it's your turn. Thank you for your patience watching this video. Hope you try it too with your elementary child. And have a wonderful day.